Alright people, it is Randy. It is, what day is it? Tuesday. And I just want to give you guys a little look-see at what it looks like to actually pick and pack and ship an entire order, how we're doing it these days around. So this is, sorry, the heater's on, you're just going to have to deal with that. It's freezing in Minnesota. This is, seems kind of blurry. Oh no, it's just the lights. So we're downstairs in the studio. This is, I'm going to show you how to how we do an entire order. I'm going to do my best not to show too much of the actual information on the order. But I wanted to show you guys what it does take to do packing and shipping. So normally this is something that Shannon is doing for the most part. This is during Black Friday weekend, so she is not here. I shipped all day yesterday, and then we have an additional book of orders. I don't even know, it's probably like 40 orders or something that have to be packed and shipped. So this is just where I am in the process as of yesterday. So I'm going to show you how I do it, and just for fun. So here we go. We are in the studio. I have my LED lights down here, so it makes things look a little weird, just FYI. Also, it's loud because I have the wash machine going because I'm also doing laundry because it's real live beating around here. The heater's on, so hopefully that turns off pretty soon because it's annoying. Let's get into it. So, this order right here is what we're going to do. And this order looks like it has, I'm going to put it down, but this order has about 2 pages worth of items on it, so we're going to pull those from inventory. So what I do is I bring it over here, I get my little pen out, and we're going to get us a little basket. I don't know if this basket is too big. We're going to get us a little basket, and we are going to go for it. So we need Chinese crystals, are $26.79. We come over here, we pull the basket, are $26.79. Shannon keeps them all in order. Here's the item. We look, how many do they want? They want 1. Put that in the basket. Check this off. Okay, then we want bright silver oval jump rings. $25.76. $25.76 right here. We want 1 of those. Mark it off. We want some pendants, are $23.67. I forgot we had these. These are so cute. Okay, we want 1 of these. Now these, we got this little hooba jobber here so that we can wrap these as they come out if we need to. I am going to wrap it just so it doesn't get lost. Don't fit in this one. Check that off the list. RG14, Irish Blessing Shamrock Coin Bookmarks. Let's see, that's going to be up here somewhere. Up here. How many of those do we want? We want 1. They're super cute because they have the little coin. This is the coin we used on one of our boxes. And we just take this little coin off and use it as a pendant or whatever. So it is actually a penny that's been etched, which is super cute, and then you still get your little bookmark. Okay, so we want one of those. Mark that off. Okay, we want an emotional balancing act necklace with genuine black onyx, N338. So that is jewelry, probably to get the bingo card. N338. 338. These are. Gotta go down one. There we go. 337, 338. Necklace 338. Emotional balancing, correct. And now these I just have put in there because I boxed these. Assorted patina paint and alcohol inked pendants, $21.84. $21.84. 64? No, 84. These ones are a little bit out of sync here. This guy? Yeah, 84. Okay, this one says option number 1. So this means that Shannon, when she put them into the computer, she put options. So you can pick yours. Now, let's see. Normally she numbers them. And it does not look like these ones have been numbered. So now we have to go to the computer and we have to decipher which one that is. 2184. So let me figure that out. My computer's starting up. It takes forever. So we'll just put this here. We'll move on to the next. We will circle this as we don't know what's going on with it. Okay, then we got 2165, which is also in here. How many of that? 1. Turned on. Gotta sign in. the large alcohol inked toggle clasps, which is this guy right here. Normally, this is probably an older post, but Shannon usually numbers them now in inventory, but must have been from before. Okay, we got that. We can mark that off. We can also mark off the fairy. 84. We gotta reorganize these when we have time. Alright, then we've got 8mm Old Faithful ball and socket clasp, $24.90. $24. 62. Antique copper, $24.90. Here we go. And how many of those do we want? We want 2 of these. Okay, we got another one, same deal. 1883 is right here. We would like 2 of these as well. Like that is all for the ball and socket clasp, so I'll package these together. Okie dokie. Silver colored barbed wire hearts. $20.96. $19.96, which is the silver. We would like 1 of these, and we would also like 1 of the gold, $20.95. Okay, we can package those 2 up together. Done. Bead triangles, $22.24. Bead triangles. Where did we put the bead triangles, Shannon? Probably in tools. $22.24. $22.24. Bead bags. Got it. $22.24. Maybe it's with the wire. I swear I saw them. I saw them. I just don't remember where I saw them. Needles, pliers, and shovels. Probably in here. $22.24. We want like 3 of these. Okay. 1, 2, 3. On to the next page. So still the same order. And the last item is 8mm vintage antique copper twisted oval jump rings, $22.39. 22, 39. Oh, this is the wrong box. 22, 39, 37, 38. This is 25. No, 22, 32. 22, 39. This is 24. I think I'm in the wrong box again. Yeah, must be in the wrong box. This is Charles. What's going on here? Metal finance. Do-do. 21, 22, 39. What is happening? I bet you I put them in the wrong, I put them away in the wrong bin. Because I had them yesterday. I remember that. I don't think they're going to be in here because these are all charms, but okay, we'll look. Charms, 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 charms. No, not in there. It's gotta be in this. It's gotta be. I just am not seeing it. Yeah, here it is. I looked in this box 3 times. I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. Okay. 22.39. We would like one of these. There we go. 22.39. Let's make sure we put them back in the right order. 34, 37, 34, 37, 39. Okay. All right. So that is that. We have all of the items for this order. So this is one order. And now I'm going to show you how to ship it. Now normally I would pick orders, put them on the table, and then I would go into shipping mode. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you to do one order, what it takes to do one order. Okay? So we're going to bring our order and our tea, and we're going to head to the shipping area. See if we can't find a good place for you guys. Yeah, it's fine. It's pretty okay. Okay. So, let me put you over here. Probably have to do a little arranging. Oh, it doesn't fit up there. Sad. Sad, sad. Kind of crookedy. There we go. Pretty good out of 10. Okay. So, move this up just a smidge. too much of a smidge. Okay. So, we are going to get this order now prepped and ready to ship. So this is the shipping area with all the shipping things, right? So, first thing we do is we're going to take our order, and I'm not going to show you whose order it is, but we're going to take our order, and we are going to go to the computer. We're going to mark all these things off in the SKU list. So this is how we keep track of our inventory. So we're going to come over here, and we're going to go to the SKU list. So all those numbers I was calling out while I was picking them now have to come off the SKU list. So this is how we do. I think it's important to note, like, this is how I do my SKU list without having to have a program. So all of this is being done in Google Sheets, and as long as we do it every time we take things out of inventory, the inventory should be correct. So that's how I get away with not having to have like a inventory app, which is more money, right? So here we go. Our $26.79. So we got all these different sheets over here, and we're just going to click into them. We're going to find the number. And I mean, it's kind of a pain in the butt, but it is what it is. $26.79. We're going to increase this number, and then we check off over here that we've done that. $25.76. And this is going to tell us if the items, I know you can kind of see the screen, if the items are yellow, that means that we have sold some, but they are still in stock. If they're green, that means that we sold out. So if something comes up and we're putting the numbers in and it's sold out now, then we have to mark it highlighted green. $23.67. RG14, which is on a different sheet under Randy's Gifts. RG14. Necklace 338, which is also on a different sheet. This one is now sold out, so we're going to mark it and highlight it as sold out. $21.84. $21.65. $24.90. $18.83. $20.96. $20.95. Oh, that's three, not one. $7,858. 22.24. 22.24. 3 of those. And lastly, 22.39. Okay. So that is all the things that we need to mark off on the SKU list. So now we are ready to start shipping this. So we're going to go to Shippo, which is here. We're going to click into this person's order, which I've already done. We're going to make sure the order number matches. It is at the top of the paper. It is at the top of the computer. It is a match. So now we have this open. And what we're going to do is we are going to prepare the paperwork first. So this is Black Friday, so it's a little simpler than normal because we're not writing out handmade notes because we have a lot of orders to get through. So I made these little cards that look like this, and on the back I've already prepped these. I created this sticker that just says, you know, our thank you note and everything. And I put all these on here on like Friday or Saturday so that they're ready to rock. I'm dropping bubble wrap. In addition to prepping the shipping, I've also done all of the envelopes so that we don't have to worry about that during this busy time. So they're already all stamped and ready to go. So the first thing with the paperwork is we're going to get the paperwork together. We're going to put this in here. And this person ordered both jewelry and beads. So we're going to give them a sticker that tells them when the bead bingo is. I'm going to put that on here. I'm also going to give them a jewelry sticker. Tells them when the jewelry one is. And everybody is getting 2 bingo cards for ordering on Black Friday. So they're going to get their card. They'll get 2 bingo cards for beads and 2 bingo cards for jewelry. And we're out of jewelry cards. Okay, so I'll get one of those, and then I'm going to have to stamp some more of those real quick. So let me just grab up a stack. So we're making the jewelry ones different, and I just have to stamp out the middle of these. So let me do that and get that prepared, and then we'll come back. Okay, so I stamped up a bunch of bingo cards for the jewelry. So now we are ready to continue on with our order. So this person needs another jewelry card because you get 2. These back here. Okay, so let's double check this now. We've got 2 beady bingo cards, a letter, and 2 jewelry bingo cards. Perfect. Put this in this little envelope. Sticker. Okay, so now our paper business is ready to go out of the way, and now we can start packing. So we're going to take everything out of this little bowl, and we're going to assess the situation. Over here are our boxes. I have to stock them. Usually Shannon stocks them, but I shipped all day yesterday and I didn't stock yet, so it's kind of a wreck. But whatever, we got enough to make it through this order. So I'm going to grab up one of the longer boxes. We're going to pull this out of there, pull it in half. This one in the bottom. We'll start with this necklace. I'll pull this out of there. And I'm going to check it to make sure that everything is copacetic with it, that there isn't any problems that I see. And we look like we are good to go. So I'm going in here. And I'm going to pull out a little tool. I use this tool as a little extra stuffing so that things don't move around so much. So I'll put this on the top and then I'll just stick this crumpled up in the box. So I do get this at the thrift usually, so it's not like a super lot of money. You can get it fairly cheap, but I just kind of use it as like a stuffing, because then when you have more stuffing in the box, things are less likely to bounce around, you know. So do that. Now we're gonna get our tape. Whichever. These tapes have been struggling recently. These ones I got, I don't know where they came from. Let's go flamingos. Flamingos. If you get this box, you know whose order we're doing. Flamingos on it. Okay, so we got flamingo tape. Good to go. We do thank you sticker in the middle. Okay, that one is ready. Then we have some other little business here. This one we're gonna have to wrap with paper. These ones we can wrap with bubble wrap. I think we can perhaps manage to get these into a square box. Shall see. Put all this in there. Most of these are metal, so it's not going to be no big deal. Get anything get hurt, so that's good. And then we do a free gift. So just gonna pick a free gift here. These I've already prepped from the weekend, and we're gonna give these little cat charms. Let's put the free gift sticker on there. That in there. Okay. Better put a little tool with that one too, so it's not moving around so much. So if you ever get a box full of tool and you're like, why is all this in here? This is why. It's just extra stuffing. Try to keep things from moving around. More flamingos. Flamingo all the way around. Perfect. Do another thank you sticker. Okay, that leaves us with these guys. So I'm gonna put these guys into a little bag. So these bags, if they'll fit, they should. These bags are a little more tough, so I feel like if I put this in there, it's not gonna like poke out. So that's pretty good. And then we just have this little guy. So I don't want this guy to get bent, so I'm going to grab a piece of cardstock. So here's a piece of cardstock. I was going to use this lighter one, but I don't want it to get bent up. So basically I'm just going to make a little envelope to put this in and then tape it shut so it's less likely to get bent. So I'm going to fold this in half. This is like a really super cardstock. Sometimes if I don't need to use the super heavy cardstock, Christine had actually donated a whole bunch of cardstock paper that's like 80 weight. Most of the time we use that, but since this is kind of flimsy, I wanted to make sure that I wasn't messing it up. So now I can just put this inside of here, and then I'm just going to give it a little flap. So then basically you just have this, and I'm just going to tape it shut. I don't know if I trust that flamingo tape for this, because this is a little more rough. Let's try this guy. Tape around the whole thing with this washi tape. And then stick a sticker on it in the front. There we go. So now it is closed up on both sides, so it's not going to fall out, and it's got a sticker in the middle that's pretty sticky, so it's not going to pop open. And hopefully this will just protect it a little bit from getting bent in shipping, because this cardstock's like 110 gauge or pound or whatever. So there we go. All right, now we have our things packed. So now we need an envelope. So now we're going to assess the situation. And this is where the shipping can get a little, this is why it's really important that, so me and Shannon are on the same page, and that's why having Shannon is important for shipping, because Shannon goes out of her way to, like, in essence, protect the business, because these things right here, even though we charge a shipping weight, we ship them based on what's going to be best for the products, so the products don't get broken, right? Because if you ship them and, like, say we lose a dollar, or you know, we put them in a bigger box or bigger envelope so that we're able to stuff it better, or so that it doesn't move as much, or so it's safer. Sometimes that costs us a little more, and we didn't charge for that, but it's better than having to pay for a completely different order because all your stuff ended up broken, you know. So we're real particular about that. So we look at how we've boxed the things up. So these things are all boxed in a way that is safest for them, in our opinion. So now we need to make sure that we're shipping them in a envelope or a size or a box or whatever that is conducive to this. So I think I'm going to go with the large envelope, the large bubble mailer. And it also depends on how you put the things in the envelope. So I'm going to put them in. I'm going to put the large box in, and I'm going to stick this in between the boxes so that it doesn't get as bent up. It doesn't have an opportunity to get too bent up. Like this, and then I'll stick this guy on the side here. No, I don't trust that. I'm going to bubble wrap this. And the reason is because if I put it in there with all that stuff like that, there's a likelihood, because this is an odd shape, that it's going to cut into the box. Because they run these things on like conveyor belts, and they run them through like little spaces. And if it gets squished, it's likely that this will cut into your box. So I am going to go ahead and give this a bubble wrap. I'm going to leave the excess bubble wrap loose, because if I stick that to the side, there's bubble wrap inside of this container. And I'm just going to put it on the top, so you guys can see. So just putting it on the top. Since there's bubble wrap also inside of this envelope, it's going to make things less likely to move around, because that stuff sticks to itself. So I'm going to leave it like that. I'm debating if I like the way this thing is sitting in there. I do believe I do. Then close it up. Now, if this was not as full, we might fold it down also to make sure that things are not moving around as much. So when you shake this, nothing in here is moving, which is good. We then take the tape. So we use these little tapes like this, these decorative tapes. And we always tape the top where it opens and the top edges, because numerous times these can pop open for some reason, or people are grabbing onto the top, because it depends on how you stick the envelope or the label, and people will be grabbing them and doing all this. So if we have this extra, especially on these recycled paper ones, it's less likely to tear, because you know these are going to be going through it. So we always put that on there, so when people grab it, they're grabbing this extra plasticky tape part. Okay. All right, now we come over here and we're gonna put on our stickers. We gotta have a Happy Mail sticker. We gotta have a Fragile sticker. Okay, now we're ready to weigh it. So this is my scale. This is what we weigh on. Put it on there. Okay. 8.2. We come over here and we're gonna put these dimensions into the computer. Large bubble mailer. So according to the weight of the items, so this is another thing that I'm talking about. According to the weight of the items, it says that this package only weighs 4.56 pounds. Ounces. 4.56 ounces. When in fact, it actually weighs double that. 8.1. And that's because of the packaging, because of the safety, because of all the extra bubble wrap, and because the bingo cards and the things. And that is not stuff that we can implement into the weight. We could, but the thing with that is if you add extra weight onto your items, it's gonna be for every item. By the time you get done, the thing's gonna weigh 25 pounds. So we come in here, we say, okay, the actual weight is 8.1. Save it. And we are going to pick our label, USPS ground. We are going to add insurance for 50 cents. The insurance, it depends on how much. The insurance varies for each order. So this one was 50 cents, which is not that much. So this person paid $6, which is our pretty average shipping. It's like $5.25 and then $6 is the next one. And for us, what we're gonna pay to ship it was $5.78. So there is a 70, 80, 90, yeah. There's a 26 to whatever it is, 20 something cents that we did not use of the shipping. So that's why sometimes you'll receive like a refund if it's like excessive amount. Like if it was like $2 or $5 or whatever. It has to be at least over $1 for us to return anything. If we do, it has to be over $1, and it has to be, because our minimal you can pay for shipping is $5.25. So if it was $6 from $5.25, that's 75 cents, which is not $1. So that's kind of how we do that. So it kind of depends on when you're doing shipping and you're going to use ship weights. It's important to realize like there's going to be 26 cents or whatever. And me and Shannon used to fight about this a lot. But also we are paying with that shipping money, we're paying for all of the supplies, we're paying for all of the gifts, we're paying for all the stickers and the shipping things and the labels and all the time that goes into prepping the shipping and everything. So at the end of the day, we're pretty dang close with our $6, I think. So then we print it. We're gonna click buy, confirm your purchase. It's going to ask us to download the label. We're going to print the label. I'm trying to stand in front of it so you guys can't see who it is. We are going to print it. It's going to print right here on my Rollo printer. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring it over here, and I'm gonna do this on eye view so you don't know whose thing it is. And I'm just gonna stick on the label. So we stick the label on, usually on top of the box. And I can't show it to you because it has somebody's name, but in the front of this envelope there is a box, right? And that's a nice area to stick the label on. So we always stick it on top of the box so that when people at the post office are scanning it, it is flat. They don't need to be doing all this with it and shaking things up if they don't need to. So we put it on there. We make sure everything is packed according to the label being this way so that they don't need to flip it over. They don't need to do all this with it to scan the label. Okay, so we put that on. Then we need a few more stickers. I can't remember if this person has a dog. I don't normally do that. I didn't want you guys to accidentally see the person's name. Put a fragile sticker on it, and now this one order is complete and ready to ship. So then what we do is we have boxes from the post office that look like so. We're going to put it in there as I move on to the next order. So that's how we do our shipping. I have today what's left. I just closed it so you guys can't see. What I have left to pick and pack and ship today is 30 orders. So it's going to be quite the day. This will, honestly, Shannon is way faster at this because she does it every day. I am pretty fast for the most part, but also because I'm by myself. So, but she's way faster at this than me. That's why the orders can get out really fast. But I'm doing the best that I can, just double checking. My thing is I like to double, triple check that everything is in the order, that it's right, that it's done the right way, whatever. So I have 30 of these to do today. This might actually take me probably 2 days, if we're being real about it. I could probably get 15 done today by 4:30. Maybe. And then so anyways, after I get them all done, then I'm going to run this box to the post office. I have to print off a manifest, which is provided by us from Shippo. Go into Shippo, you push shipments. Every order that you've purchased today will show up on the manifest. You take the manifest down there with the box, and I drop it off at the post office, and then those will go out today. The ones that I don't get to today because I run out of time will be done tomorrow. And today we have the ticket drawing. So I have to absolutely make sure that I'm done by 6 tonight because I have to prep for the ticket drawing that is going to start at 8 o'clock and eat and do, things. Let my dog out, whatever. So anyways, here we are. I hope you guys are enjoying these behind the scenes videos. If you are, don't forget to make a comment. Let me know what you think about it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.